Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And you're probably thinking, Mena, what are you wearing? I am wearing a back brace to help with my posture because one of my bad habits is I have a tendency to kind of hunch over while I'm knitting. And I just keep my back bent over constantly, and I'm always sitting, and then I constantly hunch my back over, which is not good for my posture. So I'm wearing a back brace so I can keep my back straight. So it's just like a thing just to help fix my posture so I can sit up straight and everything. And that's why I'm wearing it, so I can sit up straight. So anyway, today I'm going to do a video of a Knit With Me story time. And today's Knit With Me story time is going to be the story about how the time I had to do a video project for school with my friends, but none of us had a video camera at the last minute. So we had to put it together with a PowerPoint, which my teacher was totally okay with because she said just as long as we showed ourselves doing the showing exactly what to do, like the how-tos and stuff like that, the how-to photos in the PowerPoint and adding what to do in the PowerPoint. It was perfectly fine, and it was just our backup plan because none of us had a video camera at the last minute because nobody could afford a video camera at the time. And at that time, we didn't really have phones that could really record, so we had to do everything with a camera, and nobody really had access to a video camera at the time. And so we had a backup plan to just do everything on a PowerPoint because I was pretty good at doing PowerPoints for the project. So this is a story just to let you guys know that if you don't have access to do videos, or if you don't know how to make videos, you can always come up with a backup plan, but ask your teacher if it's okay first, and how you can ask if you can do a slideshow of the project instead of a video of the project. And if they're okay with it, then go for it. If you can't do it, then that's perfectly fine. So this is a story about how I was doing a project with my friends, but none of us actually had a video camera. So the only way we could do it was take photos and do PowerPoint at the time, because we didn't really have iPhones at that time and nobody really knew how to record a video on a phone. So we had to do everything through a photo camera and then upload everything through the computer onto the PowerPoint. So this was like kind of a struggle for me and everything. So this is a story just to let you guys know when one plan doesn't work out, always have a backup plan just in case the plan you have originally doesn't work out, and then that's perfectly fine just as long as you find a way to get your project done for school. Just don't stick with the same project because it'll frustrate you even the first plan that doesn't work out, because it'll frustrate you even more. But more so, in case you don't have access to a video camera, ask your teacher permission to do a PowerPoint, or if you don't know how to use a video camera or video on your phone, you can always just ask to do a slideshow. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started about 14 years ago. As a freshman in high school, my health class had an assignment that was going to be due in a couple weeks. And it was kind of like one of those big assignments. And it was a project where we had to record a video of ourselves putting together some healthy recipes. So we either had a choice to do the project by ourselves or pair up with partners in our class. So because we had a very small class, we had one person do the project by herself, one person work with another person, and then two of my friends decided to work with me on the group project. So my friends and I were deciding on a recipe to do for our project. So we decided to do a fruit salad. So I am really excited about this. I accidentally tell my friends that I have a video camera and that we could film it and use it for the video and blah, 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 blah. And so we could do it, yada, yada, yada. So we were just going over the whole plan of what kind of fruit we needed, what kind of stuff we needed, and yada, yada, yada. So we just like went over the whole spiel of what we were supposed to do. And we were like all planned. And we had, I think, maybe 2 or 3 weeks to do the assignment. So so I talked to my friends and I said, oh, I have a video camera. I actually don't know why I told them I had a video camera. And I guess maybe I thought I had one because I had one from when I was like much younger, like when my parents took home videos of us. Was back when I was younger. So I kept still thinking for some strange reason I had a video camera. And I remember I had like a digital camera years ago, but I didn't know what happened to that one. So I'm really excited to put it together. So the weekend my friends come over for the project, it's a Saturday. They're like, where's the video camera? And my mom tells us we don't have a video camera. My friends were like, Mena, you told us we had a video camera, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oops, I'm sorry. I thought we had one. And they were super cool about it. And they were like, oh, that's okay. What can we do? How are we going to do the project? So my mom had an idea to just do it on a PowerPoint. So we decided to just take some photos so we just decided to take some photos of us putting the fruit salad together. We all worked together. We each cut some fruit up. Most of the fruit was pretty easy to cut up. My mom actually had to cut the pineapple for us, and because none of us knew how to cut it properly. So everything goes pretty smoothly. And we try to figure out how we're going to put the whole PowerPoint together. And I said, I think I could do it. But before we did it, we wanted to ask our teacher if it was okay. So the following Monday, because it was a Saturday the following Monday, I walk up to my teacher and ask, unfortunately, we didn't have a video camera to do our project. Do you mind if we do it on PowerPoint? Yada, yada, yada. And my teacher was like, sure, that's perfectly fine. And I was like, thank you so much. And she was really nice and flexible about it, which was a good thing because if she wasn't, then I would have failed the project. So when I get home from school, I start putting together the PowerPoint. And let me tell you, it was a very frustrating process because it took me several hours to put this entire PowerPoint together because I had to drag photos from the file when the camera was plugged in, and some of them were not always showing up when I would drag and drop. I don't know why. I guess maybe I didn't hang on to them all the way, but they were either loading or something. So I don't know why. I was starting to get frustrated because this was taking me forever to do. I think it took me maybe 2 hours to put this entire PowerPoint together and type on it because nothing was really working, and I'm starting to get irritated. So my mom starts to help me because she sees I'm getting so frustrated. So basically she had to help me drag and drop the photos, and I had to type the thing because my dragging and dropping for some weird reason just was not working sometimes, because sometimes a lot of my photos would just show up as like a really tiny picture. You know, when a picture doesn't load, you have the really tiny the little like landmark photo or whatever it's called, and it just frustrating me. So we had to kind of like go slow. It took us both several hours, but we got it done, and I was so relieved. And once we got it all done, we had to put it on a flash drive. So I don't know if you use flash drives anymore, but when I was a kid, if we had to transfer work to another computer, you had to do it on a flash drive. So we were able to get it on the flash drive, and it took us and I was super happy to get it done because that project just took so long, because sometimes it was so frustrating because the photos would end up so small, not loading, and I had to keep dragging and dropping and dragging and dropping and then typing, and it was just a lot of process. So the day the project's due, my friends and I get the flash drive in the computer. Everything shows up, and the whole slideshow was just a huge hit because my teacher was super happy to see all the photos of us putting it all together and how we cut everything and how to do it. She just was amazed by all the pictures and the way we took all the photos, and she thought it was just a wonderful PowerPoint. And my friends and I were super happy that my teacher was happy with the PowerPoint. And she even gave us an A+, despite the fact we were supposed to do a video of the project. She still was completely happy that we worked really hard on this project, putting the PowerPoint together there. And she was proud of us of our teamwork. And she was just amazed by how well we took all the pictures and how well we had worked together to work on the project, as well as me putting the PowerPoint together. So despite the fact it was supposed to be a video project, she really liked the PowerPoint, and she was super happy that we worked together and then we problem solved and had a backup plan. So the moral of the story is, when one plan doesn't work out, you should always have a backup plan for your homework. Like if you don't have access to a video camera, well, nowadays people just use their phones to film. But if you are having a problem with your project, then a good suggestion is try to come up with a backup plan, then talk to your teacher about your backup plan. And if they're okay with your backup plan, then just go for it. If they're not okay with their backup plan, problem solve and figure out how to do a certain project you have to work on for school. So it's just good to always have a backup plan and be prepared. Don't just give up because you're going to not do the project because you're going to end up failing. So just keep that in mind. So that was a story about how my friends and I had to do a PowerPoint instead of a video for our video project. I hope you guys like the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!